Hey everybody, and especially you, Chili De Castro, delete Lawz. I've got a challenge for you, directly from me. Now, as we all know, you backed out of the fight because you claimed that your knee was hurt and that your blood pressure was too high or some other stuff. Now, I'm going to be straight up, I don't believe you on any of that stuff. Some people do, some people don't, but let's just go off the basis that it's true. Now, obviously, a lot of people were disappointed that that's not going ahead, myself included. I am, after all, flying all the way out there for it, but I'm still going to go out there anyway. I'm still upholding my end of the bargain. So here's my challenge to you. Rather than going out there and getting tri-folded up into a ball by Chad, why not come out and meet me? Face to face, man to man, and let's sit down and have a conversation. Let the cameras roll, let the microphones record, and let's just be open and honest with each other. I have a lot of questions for you. Questions that I know you would never answer, or at least that you would want to have control over. But I want this to be open and fair. You stream it on your channel, and I urge everybody else who has a channel to stream it on theirs too, with the goal of raising funds. Now, you not turning up for this whole thing in the first place, unfortunately means that the charity St. Jude's is going to be out of pocket somewhat. A lot of people were coming because of this whole thing between you and Chad, and now a lot of people aren't going to come because you're not coming. But I can bet my bottom dollar that a lot of people will tune into your channel, mine, and lots of others, and donate to St. Jude's charity to be able to watch you and I sit down and have a conversation. No interruptions, no nonsense, no aggressiveness or anything like that. Just direct questions and straight answers. You can bring a moderator, I'll bring a moderator. It's not a debate, it's just a conversation. You might find that we agree on a lot more than you think we might, and I'm sure we'll disagree on plenty. But I think you will agree with me that raising funds for a charity that you were supposed to raise funds for by going up there and taking on Chad, is a good thing. A good thing that you can do, that I can do, and that everybody else can get involved in. Now, in true Chili style, I'm going to ask you to put a 1 in the chat if you'd like to see it, or a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't. Or just let us know what you think down below. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to be a little bit big-headed about this. I'm willing to bet that you're a lot more afraid of sitting down with me for the fear of being exposed than you would be to jump in the ring with Chad. So I'm pretty sure that you're just going to ignore this. You claim that you don't watch my channel. I know for a fact that you do. And I've seen your reactions to my videos, whether you think I have or not. The very fact that I exposed you on my channel the other day for putting up fake voicemails, and then magically the following day you took that video down, it just tells everything to me. It shows me that you do watch my videos, and it shows me that my videos are hitting a nerve with you, because you know I got your number. I don't take prisoners when it comes to things like this. If I think somebody's taking advantage of people, then I'm going to step in and deal with it. Now, I'm sure you really don't like me, because I do get in the way of your grift. I saw your stream yesterday and I saw what Team Skeptic said about it, about you coming out after people legally and all that kind of stuff. Good luck with that. How about just be a man for a change? How about be a real alpha? Sit down face to face across the table from me for an hour or however long you want to go for, and answer my questions, and I'll answer yours honestly and openly in front of everybody, live. No edits, no deceptive messing around, no fake voices, none of that nonsense. A camera on my side pointing at you, a camera on your side pointing at me, and a microphone in the middle. Now, I'm going to be straight up here. I'm not your buddy, and I never will be. I know what you are. You are a grifter, and even beyond that, if I'm honest. I would even go so far as to say a scammer, and that's a good enough reason for me to want to sit down and talk to you and figure out what you're all about. I want to give you the opportunity to sit down with me and prove me wrong. You claim to be a constitutional law scholar, you claim to be an alpha, you claim to be better than everybody else. But I'd be willing to bet right now that you won't do it. I'll even go so far as to pay your airfare or your fuel to get up there, whatever it is. I will take it out of my own pocket and pay for you to be there. Not for clicks and views, but for that thing that you claim that you always chase: transparency. It's easy for me to sit here and make videos mocking you, and you could do the same for me. But nobody can deny the impact of sitting across the table from a man, looking him in the eyes, and putting your points across and seeing how he reacts. You don't have time to sit down and think about it. You don't have time to deceptively edit stuff. But neither do I. If you think that you can get the better of me in that situation, then by all means, I'll be sitting right there waiting for you. Now, if you're worried about people turning up and trolling you or whatever, I can guarantee you that's not going to happen from my end. If you want to talk privately about it, set up a private place to meet up and have this interaction that nobody will know about ahead of time, then I'm more than happy to do that. I give you my absolute word that I won't share the location or anything like that. That's not what I'm all about. I'm not you, after all. I'm also not going to try to get people to come out after your channel or any of that kind of stuff. Again, I'm not you. You say that you never back down. You say that you never stop. But what we've seen from you recently shows the exact opposite of that. You back down from Chad, you claim you have a medical reason for it. What excuse are you going to have for not coming across the table from me and facing me? You will find one, I'm sure. And I think you'll all agree watching this, and let me know down below if you do. I'm not a fighter. I haven't stepped in the ring and had a fight in a long time. And besides the odd scrap here and there, I'm not much good for more than 30 seconds. But I sure as hell can sit down and talk to a man. And I sure as hell can grill them. It won't be easy. It'll be easier than going a few rounds with Chad, that's for sure. But a gammy knee's not going to get you out of it. Although I might end up raising your blood pressure a bit. But I give you my solemn word right now. I'm not going to sit there and grill you so hard that you're going to have issues with your heart. I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be reasonable. Yes, I take the piss out of you from time to time. That's all in good fun. And I think your hilarious reactions to them are what makes it all worthwhile. You keep tripping yourself up with your own videos and your own live streams, and you've nobody else to blame but yourself. Prove us all wrong, Chili. The great constitutional law scholar that you are. The alpha male that you are. The guy who doesn't back down. The guy who doesn't stop. You have nearly a month to prepare for this if you want to. You say it yourself, you travel all over the United States. Why not head up to where you were going to go in the first place? If you won't take my money to do it, I'm sure your subscribers will help you out. As you said yourself, you've got a friend who's a hedge fund manager. You got a guy who just gave you a sports car. I'm sure you can rake up a couple of $100 to get a flight and a hotel and to come and face me. No aggro, no nonsense from my end. I will sit there and I will talk to you. I will ask you questions, and then I'll show the world what you really are. I'm not going to say that I'm going to sit there and be the friendliest guy in the world and show you to be this wonderful dude. That's never going to happen. I'm also not going to make it easy on you. And this is the opportunity for all of you subscribers, all of those people watching this channel. Be you a supporter of mine or a supporter of Chili's. Put a comment in the comment section down below with some of the questions that you would like for me to ask Chili and that you would like an honest answer to from Chili. Although I don't think he's even capable of that. But I'm going to give him that opportunity. And this will be it once and for all. You and I, believe it or not, can work together. Even though we might be adversaries across the table, we might be able to raise a lot of money for a very worthy charity. If you really care about that, and you care as much as you say you do, then I'll see you there. And what I'll say is this to you. You don't have to accept this if you want, and it might be a bit of a strong arm tactic. If you refuse to show up, put $200 in the box towards St. Jude's. I'm sure your subscribers will help you. I'm sure your hedge fund manager friend will help you. You'll have no problem. Let me know down below, folks. Do you think he's going to show? Or has he proven to us all already that he does stop? And he does run away? Anyway, folks, let's see how this goes.